Johnimusic.
There, Love Styles, that's the name. Johnimusic in house already, you don't know already. You see me? Yo, to them, I talk to an artist, a hip hop artist. You see me? And I gotta deal with him. I gotta hear what him have to say. Or what him have to bring theme music so people can go over to Johnimusic, see him way, and follow that page. You know what I mean? A bad artist, you know what I mean? Hip hop, you know me specializing in hip hop already. You know what I mean? I'm my first genre of music I mean, fall in love with hip hop from an early age, you know what I mean? From about 92. Some of them time then Snoop Dogg and them something. So you don't know, no further ado with but make Johni introduce himself to the platform. So Johni, join the live, my J. You know what? Slash can check in, see him where. I am what? Jersey Magni. Connect. Artist, where that? Request.
Whipping that bitch and I feel like I'm lightning. Feel like Poseidon when I gotta try it. Fuck is you talking about, huh?
Now wait.
I'm feeling hungry, you got perfect time.
Oh, go on. Accept. That is it.
That is it.
Welcome, Johni. Where you deal with?
Good number G, good. Yeah, go on look at me.
Which state are you in right now?
Atlanta.
ATL?
ATL, stand up.
That is it. Also, I'm going in Atlanta. Let me introduce. How you want to introduce yourself to the people? Introduce yourself.
Go for it. Well, I'm Johni, hip hop artist, producer, beat maker, A&R. I own my own publishing company, music wise. And yeah, I'm from Portmore, Jamaica. I know what to say.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Yeah, so man, we have what time for talk now, make the people them get more familiar with you. So, first and foremost, how did you come up with the name Johni? Trouble. Big Atlanta. Go on. Bye. Right now, Connecticut lead.
That was weird. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Jaja.
Yeah, man, man. Right now, Connecticut lead with them. We come the one with the with Gucci and in their Connecticut right now. Connecticut lead with them service.
You can't say
My
that.
Gina reach Atlanta yet.
Who? Nah. The internet go on them type of way every now and then. It's everywhere in the world, not just here. So, you know.
Big up Maestro, just checking for the live to see him.
Maestro, what go on by J?
Yes, but him can't whistle. Him want whistle, he can't whistle.
No.
Right.
Woohoo! A Maestro whistle, I'm not teeth it. No. Same thing that. I'm not teeth man whistle. But it bad.
Whistle.
It bad.
Keckle, you know? Keckle.
Yeah, Zemi. Maestro, the blood clot done. Oh.
One Keckle boss, man.
It.
So may I say now, get back to the name now. How you come up with that name, Johni?
The name Johni actually was given by a friend, St. Matthew. It was actually Janoi, my personal name, and he was like, no, yo, what can I name that? John I, you have to make it rugged. So I'm like, damn. I thought my name was rugged, so you know, I made a switch from that because it sounds more stand-up versus like Janoi, you know. I just run with it.
Johni. Guitar Rasta flair.
See it.
You see me?
Well, St. St. Matthew, he has dreads. He's not Rastafarian, but you know, he has dreads, so I guess it was
Okay.
some influence.
True. So what you started on your musical journey? What brought you to that?
A friend of mine was actually performing at the church nearby, and I saw that performance once. I was like, fuck, I gotta do that one day. But I naturally had a love for music, so it wasn't really hard to go that route. You know what I mean? If it's something you really love and something you're really into, you'll find a way. And you know, I just found a way. He mentored me for a few years, and you know, he said, "Hey, you gotta do your own thing. You know, I don't mind you doing backup for me, but you gotta do your own thing." And I took it personal. I was like, "Damn, wasn't I a good backup?" He was like, "No, you good. I want you to find your own way, the way I did." And you know, I would forever thank him for that. He passed, you know, what I mean, RIP, but to me, that was one of the greatest lessons I ever learned in life. You know?
That's to take on your own journey, you know, the musical journey. At what age was that?
Uh, I'll probably say around 13, 14. Pretty young.
And so when did you transition go on to say, yo, all right, now I'm gonna do like more a hip hop song?
It was more like in 2009 to 2010. That's when I really made the transition, because that's when I started producing more for myself. You know what I mean? So I had more creative control over the final product, which is really what I wanted. You know what I mean? I don't just want to record for the sake of recording. I want to make bodies of work that I believe in and that I love. You know what I mean?
That makes sense in the money. You have to do what you love. Because if you don't love music, you cannot do music. You know,
You can. Just really can.
Music is a thing where beat you up. You know?
Mhm.
Music are bad people. You know? Break all the art to, you know, is a bad girl to, you know.
Brother, the first heartbreak me ever get, a woman perform in my high school, and the whole of them boo me. Me say, blood, me say never bum back again. Brother,
Which song you
more
sing?
eh?
Which song? Give me a line out of that song where you sing.
I don't know. It was a Christian song. It was probably. I remember. The place I get hot in a Christ, you rise to the top. Something. It's been years.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Yo, what? But I mean, it just gave me more of a resilience to want it because it wasn't given to me.
True.
Some people, when it's given to them, it's like, oh, you know, my daddy's a musician, you know, my uncle's a producer, my this, that. But when you gotta find your own motherfucking way, the hunger is different. Trust me.
True.
Facts.
Makes sense. That definitely makes sense. So, all right, at a young age, what was it like growing up?
Confusing. Confusing. Because
Oh,
my real dad didn't want me. You know what I mean? And me and my stepfather had a pretty rough relationship for all of our relationship. So
yeah.
being a young man, you know, trying to find your own way, and then having about that. Yeah, you know, being a young man trying to find your own way, and then, you know, having a stepdad that wants you to follow his own path, it was hard because I didn't have a backative to fall back on. So I had to develop my own personal strength early on, which is, I love y'all my family and shit, but I gotta do what's right for me. I gotta do what makes sense for me. I can't fucking live in your shadow all of my life. I can't. You know what I mean? So that really spurred the journey of who is Johni, you know? Where will Johni be in 20 years from now, if Johni will even be? So it was very intentional.
So you had an emotional upbringing where family was concerned.
Yeah. Because, you know, like, I've been put out a couple times. You know what I mean? I've been on my own a couple times, way before I was supposed to even be on my own. So it was a pretty rough place to be. You know what I mean? There was love, but I can't say it was heavily emphasized on me because I had a younger brother, so it was more given to them than me. You know what I mean? I was the only outside kid, so it was like, oh, these belong to me, but you're just, you know what I mean? I love your mom, so you come with a package. So it wasn't oh, let's see what he wants to do. Let's see where his life is going. It was like, take care of your younger brothers. That's it. You know what I mean? So I had to be resilient.
overs and things, man. And I thought to put in a position there at a young age, sometimes it make you stronger too. You understand? Because
Definitely.
I know people don't realize how much a father is needed in the home. Till,
Mhm.
till them not have a father in the home. You get
Yes,
me? Or when you
definitely.
get your kids, you realize you want that they can. And for the ones that will never have a father,
Right.
become great fathers. You see me because they know the feeling how it is to be. You understand? Without a father growing up. But
Trust me, daddy.
some of the strongest people in the world, man, grew up without father. I have some very strong women in this earth that where play the role of both. You get me?
Right.
So
But me not want to cut you, but shout out my mother. You know what I mean? Me and her might not have the best relationship, but she gave me strength when I didn't have much. You know what I mean? And I would definitely say, in terms of woman figure, she was one of the strongest ones in my life. Because I actually saw firsthand, you know, her putting herself through school, taking care of us, having me at 16. It was fucking crazy. But, you know, seeing all that strength in one woman, it just made me believe that if she can do it, shit, the fuck, I can do it. The hell? So, you know, it gave me that type of strength too.
okay, so like at the age what now? Say 18. What was life like? What that time then? When you have like your legal to really go on your own. What was
Right.
life like?
Um, It was rough. I won't lie, because I didn't know what paying rent was like. I didn't know what paying bills was like. Um I didn't know the anxiety that came with being on your own. You know, knowing that anybody could kick your door off, or it was just crazy. But throughout everything, I was touring and I was performing, so I had some stability. But in terms of like,
Touring or reach so far? When touring, you that tour with as a backup.
yeah,
Okay, true. So yeah, some stability for pay bills and all that.
right. Well, I did take on some odd jobs, so you know, I wasn't completely financed by music. I had my, you know, my 9 to 5, just to make sure I can put food on the table, because I don't play that shit. I gotta eat. You feel me?
After eat, if you
Nah,
not do
don't
nothing
beg.
else, not do that is. I mean, I say no, 18, 19, they made you say you're on your own, put food on the
Yeah.
table. Always your thought process them time you know towards music.
Um, I was serious about it. Like, I would go to the studio at least twice a week, and I was paying. So God knows, shit, that nigga was making racks off of me. Okay, but you know what I mean? It was more like you gotta do it yourself. I want a video, I gotta go shoot it. You know what I mean? Shout out Still Villain, he shot a couple of my videos, some great videos, you know what I mean? Shout out him. But it was more of a, okay, how do I figure this out? I'm on my own, I can legally do whatever the fuck I want. How do I figure this out? So it was more reading, talking with people, you know, just trying to figure stuff out. Being an adult is not as easy as people think. It's way harder. Trust me.
When did
But
them time the four more?
yeah, I was in Portmore.
Four more did them time then.
Yeah, I was in Westport them time there.
Okay. And I do the thing same way. I you know reach you're going like your old man still, but you know the far from them.
Right,
But you don't know life journey, everybody life journey different. Everybody have a story build up to success,
right.
Get me? So sometimes I think that sometimes
Upville.
in most cases, the artists them will make it have the story there. The touching story there, things that them go through. People like the full package,
Right,
You realize that it's like they can't have it too easy. That's why even uptown artists, when they get the big boss
right.
as the ghetto artists, them have a story behind for them thing. You see me? So continue the journey. Like this, we 21 and age, we are
21 MH. What the fuck, man? I was doing graphic design. I kind of paused music for a while because I wasn't really getting much mobility. You know what I mean? So bills had to be paid. So I did graphic design for a while. I did video design for a while. Um, yeah, and then I moved to Helsha. That was interesting. That was one of the best times of my life. Like I could go to the beach every single day, and I did. So in the early 20s, it was more like okay, you did the hard work of getting through your teens. Now let's be strategic about what the next 10 years would look like. Because if you don't, when you hit 30, you're gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
That is why I'm able to just relax in my 30s and not work so hard. You know what I mean?
Makes sense, man. So, like when you say I was doing graphic designs, so it was just a passion that you had, like you just taught yourself these.
Yeah, yeah. Graphic design, those things were like the art jobs I did. You know what I mean? I love doing art, drawing, all that stuff. I love that. It's creative. It helps me to express my anxieties, express my happiness. So like if I'm stressed out, I go write a song, I go record a song. You know what I mean? After I'm done, stress is gone. So doing jobs like those, it helped to stimulate my creativity. It helped me to stay near the space, but not too far from it. You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
Because if you're doing graphic design, that's how, I even ended up doing graphics for Egyptian. Like I dead ass saw Egyptian on the beach. I was like, yo, I do graphics. Yo, I was scared and nervous and shit because I'm like, he could just turn me off. I'd be like, yo, get the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? But it opened a lot of doors for me. So it wasn't just, oh, I'm doing it. It was more like, oh, I'm meeting people too. Oh, I'm making connections too. You know what I mean? That's how I could get my printing done. That's how I met promoters because they wanted flyers too. You know what I mean? They wanted graphics done. The fuck?
Party
So,
promoters,
yeah.
KXPL, all type of things.
Uh,
Artists
um,
go on them
fish
cover
fry.
art.
Brother, I hold for fish fry ticket, Medina.
Yeah.
Look, brother, I hold for fish fry ticket. I'm name points,
Nice.
Shit, me not tell you.
What was the name of your design company?
Autoplay.
What?
OTTO play. It was it was a play on the word auto, which is like you don't have to think about it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it was like autoplay, like everything that's done is not pre-thought, it's not, going through some rigorous process. It's just straight creativity, just flowing. You know what I mean? And that's how I like to work. I don't wanna be working and I gotta think this out, and I just want it to flow. The moment you start to force it, that's when it becomes no. You can't force creativity.
I can't remember the first song you ever recorded.
Um, Jesus, what's that song? I think it was the place I get hot on the area of rhythm, but it was like a demo. The place I get hot in a Christ we rise to the top. Then in the verse you're like, I had an interactive part where I'll be like, yo, I would say to the audience, just shout it. So I'll be like, your problem, shout it. When you lose all your friends, you know what I mean? So that was like my first taste at writing good music, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what was the response? Like what was the feedback on that song?
How was it what?
Feedback.
It was pretty good because it was for my church, you know what I mean? I premiered it at my youth fellowship night. Yo, they were all like, yo, that's you? Damn, Nick. Yo, your voice deep. It's like, I'm like, yeah, that's me. So they gave me like my first taste of, this is what having fans are like. You know what I mean? People who like your stuff and they don't know how it was made, they just appreciate it. So, that was pretty dope.
They say the first fan base was in the church.
In the church.
Yeah, the dancehall.
No, I was doing gospel. I started out doing gospel, then I transitioned to doing dancehall later on.
But you didn't record none of the gospel songs, bro.
I did actually have a couple gospel songs still out, but am I a Christian, a gospel type? Not really. But I believe in Christ. I can tell you that much. You won't see me at church on Sunday. No promises.
Makes sense. I don't even know what to say about that.
Why?
I really, huh?
Why?
A different show that
Yo, bro,
Really just in the
yo,
music.
you thought this was
Religion in the music, that's that channel the name.
brother. Remember when man used to work with Sandwich and Collier? At the church you want to pay me. That's why I have to cut from them. You mad? Style who?
And that's
Yeah, pay man.
style, I got
Yeah,
them, I got them up.
brother, and at that them a pay man 40, 50, or 100 blood clot grand. You mad? I want to give man Collier. Yo, fuck off. I love Christ, but not so bad. You mad?
Cool it down what?
Collier and blood clot, can't beef and bread. The fuck you take man for?
After your
Brother, I
proper.
love Christ. After my perform, they don't want to pay me. They want to give me a refreshment. Brother, go on, man. If you want to give me a refreshment, give me a buck like Henny and blood clot at a 4-piece or a bucket of chicken. Fuck.
A long time I must say you got to dance, man.
They mean to tell you,
I was like, over there, saying, brother, you know, over there, son of a
brother, when I put on tattoo of that mad them, the man them call me the devil. Literally, that's why I stop for church. Listen, not a pussy club. I can't do it. And so now mad people. Just sitting around with them. So, you know.
So what influenced it for even going to the church?
Boom boom.
Boom, boom.
They go on crusade and you know my mother go on crusade and she can't know what I do. I never want to go because boy, when I go to church, I always put the fear of God in you, literally.
Yeah.
Yo, the world I go down, yo, you get saved. Brother, like me, big mother. So, you know, buck a little cat and she say we are Christian. I say no. And you know them they have a little baptism. I say blood clear. I wonder, you know, if I turn a Christian real quick, she will give me.
You get it.
No fucking way. She actually flew out the next week. I was so damn mad. I was like, no, I'm stuck as a Christian. No.
They say get stuck in that church.
Yeah.
So did you ever get in the church, boom, boom?
I can't say that yet.
Huh?
I can't say that because church people still know me.
No, wrong. That's not a long time.
Brother, in a church bathroom, behind the pew, anyway, anyone can get to me seki. Just life. And I mean, I was not the most disciplined Christian. I can't promise you that. Because the first 3 years of being a Christian, I was depressed. I was like, no fucking way I chose this. You can't drink, you can't smoke, you can't fuck. I'm like, what the hell did I even pick this? This is all red flags. Like, what can I do? Nothing.
Fancy fit said humanity is my race and love is my religion.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yo, she be laughing at me though.
It's a music though, on a level. So they say church. You're going to church for boom boom again.
No.
You go for
Fake.
you never go to get saved.
No. After me never John.
You never get saved. You never life, God. But
Me never John.
Christ.
Of course. Well, you know, I would say why I believe in Christ is how I was brought up. You know what I mean? I was brought up in a Christian home where my grandma took me to church every Sunday. So I have a Christian foundation. So as an adult, I had to either choose to continue or I could just fucking be a heathen. And I'll be too good at that. So I didn't. I just, you know, had a basis because I want something to ground myself when I feel stressed out, when I feel confused, when I feel not sure of myself. You feel me? That is why people gravitate to religion, to drinking, to smoking. It comforts them. That is my comfort in my midst of doubt. That hey, the same person you believed in from you were growing up must be a reason. You know what I mean? So that's really my foundation for that.
Alright. So we have a little bit of religious hard talk or go on a little bit. You get me?
Yeah.
No wrong. I'll get Pepsi now.
Oh, blood clot. But I draw for the Rona. We're glad to it passed, but I still have to stick to it.
How bad this go?
Ice cold Rona.
COVID-19. I drink. Is it?
Yeah.
COVID. One COVID, another. And that's no Johni, musically now. Let's fast forward it to the time when me meeting now. I'm meeting at the studio.
Right.
I got a videograph.
Right.
Videography out of them time, you know. What was that like? What brought it to that?
that was interesting because that was the first time I was in the room with so much professional people.
Yeah.
You dig? Like I've never been around so much music heads in ever. You know what I mean? So for me to be there was like a fucking honor. That's something I will never forget. That changed my life in so many ways because at that point you wouldn't even know that I was lost. You wouldn't even know that I was going through shit. I didn't show any of that because when I was there, it was just so much organic love and just everybody happy and in a good mood and good energy. It was just perfect. I needed that at that time of my life. Like I'm glad it fucking happened the way it did. Because when I got the address to come there, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to get kidnapped.
Yeah. I will invite you.
I want to see a whistle. JJ whistle. Yeah, because when he talk to Egyptian and Egyptian say, oh, get a birthday card. And whenever I know say a whistle at the time. So I give him a card and him link me up and I say, oh, really, you can do graphics and I say, yeah man. I say, oh, where you live? I say, no, say in Westport. I say, yeah. He send me address and plug it in my map and I say, Rasclad. When me get Canal Drive, I say Canal Drive. But when him say, oh, the big field, I say, oh, okay, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So just being there on a whole, it really changed my life. I won't even lie. Because it made me really appreciate that music can get somewhere. That, you who've been putting in the work for years, Egyptian who've been putting in the work for years, enough of that. Chisel, you know what I mean? Like Maestro, just being around God bless Gabby. Brother, trust me. Being around you, yo, that really changed my life. I won't even lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Brother, you won't even know because you might not even know, but when they come like my brother, you see how often me there over there? You see me there on brother, I never have nobody like that king. I'm a deepest, darkest time that I'm there on to bring joy and happiness to my life. So yeah, trust me, daddy. I need that in my life. All them man them are there on me, chisel way, look out for me, brother, trust me. I'm not forget them shit man. And them thing they help me to become the person I am right now. I give me the hunger, I just say, yo, blood clot. If them people know if I know it, and they're willing to take a chance by you, who is you not to take a chance by yourself?
By yourself. Enough people
Man.
don't look to them thing. So, you know what? I realized though, when you came around with the camera, I had the videographing, I had the editing.
Like this. Egyptian the
But
two rhythm.
I never see you going in the booth.
Yep.
Never see you going to the booth.
No,
You didn't even say you was an artist.
no, I did, but you weren't there. I think it was when Chisel and how would you record it? And Radiance the first step my vocal this one. And then we end up go Radiance studio and we continue from this because I'm never sure if it was like a regular thing or I want
The twin.
the producer man,
My twin though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I win Radiance.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah, man. You see him? Brother, I'm on way. You know what song for me, man, record?
Yeah.
You see why not? Who you think record that? Brother, trust me, man. It's just an honor being around, having such a past. It make me appreciate my present even more. Come here, say, blood clot, you want some real warrior, me there from me, the king. Bumbo clot, you should move more militant than all of you. We should really step up to the plate, but you can't go back in the past. You can only make changes now and keep it moving. Blessings, I am
Nothing wrong with cause I guess you have to learn something from your past, same way. Your past is it's like a pave the way. So certain mistake. I learn from mistakes, brother. I learn things where you never do.
right.
You learn. When you don't learn, then at them time it's a problem.
Mm.
So you don't regret no past. Past is the teaching. You see me?
Yeah, we get it.
And what of that, no, that's what Jamaican people say.
Mm-hmm.
I still go on talk. I guess I'm see up on my timeline more than anybody. I don't know. I don't know if I sponsor everything. But I see the thing them like regular. I'm tired to see them. I say, yo, man, Him again. Well,
Yeah.
but till
Work.
after the one at a time, I just gonna sit down and listen now. Get me? I say, yo, me listen.
Right.
I mean, I say, okay, see where mental, see where my
Yeah.
pre, see me, see where my pre, see the space where, yeah, look, in
Right.
a sense, then. So, yo, the space, say, my one, you know, I mean, I go for that.
Yeah. Because guess what? What a lot of artists don't know is that you can't occupy the same space as somebody else.
Yeah,
You just can't. If you don't find your own voice, if you don't find your own lane, like TJ say, me own a lane, me own. Brother, if when the man say that, that is truth. Because guess what? No boy can style him. And that's what a lot of artists don't get. They want to sound like him. They want to sound like her. They want to sound like them. Why don't you want to sound like you? Why don't you want to
somebody accept
invest?
a Jamaican.
Huh?
Somebody accept a Jamaican, yo. You a Jamaican man, John?
Yeah, man, born Jamaican. Forever Jamaican.
Yeah, so they don't know the difference.
No, because, people say me talk funny, so I don't know. But I just say me talk. I know if I help it.
Exactly.
I hear repeating myself, so I just stick to English. I swear.
One John. So, any collaborations in your catalog of music?
I have a few collabs, but you know what I mean? I have a few collabs. One is with a producer from New York, Frano Promotions Limited. He's actually the first collab I ever did in the US. And then I have another one from Atlanta, Mountain Warrior Records, dope collab.
That is.
But those are two producers I link with. But
And
in terms of,
we have what now? EP?
yeah, I have an EP out now, Dark Lightning.
Dark Lightning.
Yeah.
And we can find Dark Lightning.
You can find it on Spotify, on iTunes, on Amazon Music, basically every single thing you can stream it on. Because my distributor got it like that. They put me everywhere. I just love them.
Distributor, yes, man.
Eh?
You say you have your own distributor.
Yeah, no, I do publishing in terms of I collect the royalties, whether the mechanical, whether the performance royalties, I collect all of that for myself. But I have different companies that I work with, probably third-party companies. They distribute it like in Asia, in Thailand, countries I can't get to myself. So, that's why I say I love them. They put me everywhere. I just love it. And then they provide me with content to promote myself. It's a good deal. I won't even lie.
Well, alright. Who are the artists that you would have said you would have said inspired?
What I say you? Yeah, one of them man them will really make me take hip hop serious. Cause when I see I do hip hop, I say, you mean say somebody so close to me, I do it too? Let me know who can do it, man. You know what I mean? So I get the energy from just you standing out among everybody else. When everyone want to dance, you are the one man who are willing to stay in your lane and willing to continue until it, you know what I mean? Reach the level you want it to reach. And then Egyptian, remember the first time I said Egyptian was like, was it Wang Studio?
Which one?
The studio burned down.
One?
Yeah. And the first time I said them on, I passed. You know, I think I sing one, I do one dub. I say to myself, come go up to the wall. I say, yo, no Egyptian that. The man turn on and the man say, yo, he is Egyptian. I say, yo, I have to take that music thing serious. I can't there on so much great people and still a lose all day. No, sir. It's a sign from God. There's no way we can end up in our space called Portmore where so much entertainer live and day. And then we go move to Atlanta where the hub of music king. Yes, a divinity. A divinity king. Me couldn't choose in place myself. A God send me God in place.
Yeah.
A God send me to Atlanta. A God send me to Portmore. Cause them places I wouldn't choose because I never been there before. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when we look on it, I say, Judge, yo, Jah really order myself certain way, you know. because my original name means Jehovah is with me. And you see, the more we think about it over the years, I say, yo, Chacha, yo, some things when me in and you get me out, only you in a king.
True.
At one point, I look at 15 blood clot years in a prison now.
Yeah.
15 to 25, you know. A judge and a king. So trust me. Me not take freedom for granted. Me not take all my life for granted. Nothing. I can easily get taken from you. Remember that. People forget that.
Serious talk. I really serious talk. As I said, 15 to 25. I not even want to go into that because I don't know how the legal thing go on that.
Brother,
I don't want to bring
I pray I get
that
me
on
out.
them, you know, them use this as against you.
No,
Just,
sir.
no, them watch you.
Brother, me get acquitted. So me not give a fuck. Like, it's not a case where I was guilty. Even the goddamn judge said, I would say, yo, I know exactly what's going on. And then just dismiss me. So how the hell do you go to court the first day and then get let out? The first goddamn court appearance, I get let out. So, you know what I mean? In myself, I never look at myself as guilty. For a while, I actually felt depressed from it. Because I was like, shit, if this could have happened to me, damn. You know what I mean? So,
That can't happen to anybody upon the
brother, yo, it made me take life seriously and appreciate every day. Because I never have to free. You feel me? And that people understand. People feel like, say, boy, yeah, brother, even you getting up every day, that's not something where you have to do. It's a privilege and a gift every single day you get up. I don't know if people don't get up every day. Oh God, me can't bother. Brother, appreciate your life. Because when it gone, you know nothing to appreciate. Remember that blood clot. Brother, even sorry, continue.
Get back into the EP car inside the music, you know. It's all about music, of course, but want to know more a lot about the artist so the people can listen to your music at the same time because we have a story behind the music.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I mean? I don't follow him to Johnimusic. Anyway, the EP, how many songs is on the EP?
5 songs.
5 songs on the EP.
Right.
All hip hop.
All hip hop bass. There's like one song that's dancehall that is like more of a dancehall feel, thick. That's the dancehallest one. But the rest is more hip hop bass. Like straight hip hop.
You say hip hop. Hip hop like the trap hip hop.
Yeah, trap hip hop.
Okay. That bougie type. That,
Bougie shit.
yeah.
You ain't see my girls?
What's the
Bougie shit.
content? What's the content like? Like what do you rap about?
I rap about my life, happiness, a sense of purpose, fucking, smoking, drinking, yeah. You know what I mean? I just rap about whatever experience I go through, or, you know, I really let the music speak for itself.
Who's your
Right,
favorite rapper?
oh man, I got so many of them. I
Top
probably
three.
say Weezy.
Top,
Weezy till death.
top three.
Weezy. Eh?
Top three. Reason one. Who's number two?
Weezy and Nas.
Easy who? Easy and us.
Yeah.
Then what's the third slot?
Jay-Z.
So
The Rock.
The Rock in here, Lil Wayne, then Nas, then Jay-Z.
Not in that order or any order, but you know. Yeah. Yo, they,
I'm good list that man.
my team works hard. I want to be like them one day, hopefully. Or, you know, be at their level. I don't want to like them. Be at their level. You know what I mean? Putting the same work they put in or even more and, you know, get to the heights of music. I don't just want to be a regular artist. I want to see where the shit can really go. And I'm willing to take it there.
Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and Nas. I said somebody said that in one of them songs. You know?
Who that?
I remember a rapper said, I think a Jay-Z said, I think. But them said Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. I think that's what them said.
Oh, shit. I forgot to put Tupac in it. Tupac, my G. Damn.
Or even forget Tupac.
Huh?
Or even forget Tupac.
Brother, I don't know. The news I'm hear what they about them find him killer kind of perplex me. Come and say, Jaja.
27 years.
After so much years. Jaja.
Snitch on himself. They say about the
Brother,
documentary and
brother,
everything. When name again?
I didn't know him. I'm an idiot. I can't support idiot. But
Everybody talk about him, what him, and they must call him name and everything.
right, I see it. But you know, I kind of still feel a way about just how him did, because he's a very talented artist. You hear me? A very talented blood clot artist and activist and person. You think much man
Yeah.
right now could have stand up to him if the man is still about? Bro, the man they knock out all five songs an hour, if possible. You hear me? The man work like a ass. So I them type of motivation that what I mean, more keep up for myself. Cause them man they what I mean, me really look up to in terms of work ethics. Cause brother, them man they do the thing. The same thing me want to do, them man they do it.
True.
The more reach, you feel me? More people can say blood clot, yo, say Johni bad. You know, Johni make a name for himself, say Johni do activist work, say Johni help the community. Brother, someone name. I don't want to just do music. More give back too. More know say boy, me can even donate a library. You know what I mean? I them as a legacy them all left. I don't just want to do music. Music is basic. It's very important and it's amazing, but it's basic compared to the bigger goal that you can achieve in life. Because once you hit a certain point in music, you hit a ceiling. You can't really go no higher. You know what I mean?
True.
So you have to have a bigger goal than having a hit record or having people screaming him, or you gotta have a bigger goal than that.
Makes sense. All of that makes sense, man. Cause I guess let's see music live on. So all if cause we not live on the body. You get me, but the music and your soul.
Right.
So that's why it's good for do like all if you sing about gun and drugs and whatever, it's good for have a few songs
Right.
where people can sit down and listen. We're timeless.
Right.
Because remember I said time I got change. Flow I got change.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I said a hip, a hop, a hip with the hip, hop, the hop, don't stop. Go back to the bang bang. It come from far. You get me?
Right.
It come from still. If you don't know it, hip hop started 1973. It's 2023. That's 50 years of hip hop. You get me?
Yeah. That's a legacy. Yeah.
Right? So this year, like 50 years of hip hop. You know what I mean? And it come from where songs was being banned. A lot of songs, people are talking about the streets and them things that was being banned back in the 70s.
Right.
When I talk about crackhead and certain things, I must say, wait, man, I talk about fuck the police in the 80s, that's NWA.
Yep.
They had to fight for this. So, to live on, everybody would do it before.
Right.
They really think about it. They did something that meant something. That all if you sing be a foolishness, be a just to get views or to get what the people and you think the people want to hear. You have to have even 2-3 songs where they have a listen to it
Right.
50 years from now. But them still play hip hop songs from 50 years ago.
Brother, I depend on the radio more than anything else. You think of new music? Shit. Then
So,
we are Johni with the old music king.
Cool Earth is a Jamaican. See?
Right.
Cool Earth, the Bronx, the start. Hip hop. And it's a yard man. So music, hip hop in our blood.
Right.
Because we created hip hop. Jamaican man create that. You get me? So when we see like them are fighting
Right.
back earlier days, because they're not fighting no more though. Right now, they're open to listening to a Jamaican artist and do hip hop.
Right.
A lot of the new sounds where the youth them come out with sound more hip hop than before.
Right.
Dancehall Killer them do is a complete different sound
Compared to
compared to now,
yeah.
right? Because you try to put Killer on one of them rhythm here, you probably don't have the same effect.
No.
And try to put them youth up on Killer them rhythm, and then you understand? So you can't obviously say.
But you know, say yo, I won't even lie you. Me hear one record over there where yo, it sound fresh. Sound fresh as fuck. Because like it have that old dancehall style to it. That tum 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 tum. Yo, that shit was fire. So me kind of feel like say dancehall might make a rally back in terms of going back to its roots. Cause it's going there. The new sound right now it's not sticking as much as the old dancehall did. You get me?
Old dancehall, the beat is what gravitated the people them globally to it,
Right,
right?
right.
Because the beat was different, the drums different from hip hop. So if you're gonna merge something with sound like hip hop, it not gonna stand out as much. You can't jumble it all in one and play it together. So it a stand out like 90s dancehall. 90s dancehall stand up for itself. I'm gonna say it better than now. I'm gonna say it worse than now. I just 90s dancehall where
Era.
it's an era. And every era because it's your era.
Yeah.
So our next era I go better than your era. Your era always the time when you at your highest point. That if your best days was school days, you can always talk about your school days.
Your era.
You see me?
Right.
So yo, man, I got school in the dog, me I be a girl in and clocks and this and that and that. But
Right.
if you pass them thing down when you left school, you some more things empty in your life now. You start talking about that.
Exactly.
You go foreign and say you live a foreign and that was the best part of your life.
Right.
So your era are like the high point.
Right.
So the 90s was like the era the dancehall to reach to an international level. That was the high point.
Right.
So it might not go back since then to that point. But you can't tell a millennium set for them era no nice. So you tell us, so you mean say never have no Instagram or that is boring.
Right.
You get me? I said,
Right.
them do it without Instagram. You have to look for the 90s artists and they did it without social media.
Brother, the man them a sell music out of the back of them trunk. What you mean? How much
So-
artists nowadays have a print blood class CD and walk around and or print business card or print flyer and give out?
Exactly.
Different breed. Different breed, you hear me?
So, when you want to know, my advice is mix. Because you can make really. So, songs. And you know, you live a foreign.
Right.
And you know when you go in a one club of foreign, yeah, you hear murder she wrote.
Right.
Same way. You get me? I said.
Right.
Yeah, you refugees and bounty killer. Same way. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, the sound is not dead.
No. It can never die.
Exactly.
Like you said, Bob Marley died. Bob Marley ain't dead.
Bob Marley live on.
Live on.
So, you got the trap sound. Put the traps, try on some old school more while.
Right.
Try put more melody. Sing up like a piece of your song.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cause I might feel this in a brother like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I might feel hip hop, but try DJ a million times.
I know.
It some sound good, but it's like a mediocre DJ, but me's a bad rapper. You know if you're fuck.
Right.
So me's a tough rapper, but as a DJ, you know say mediocre. So it make me lean to my best at.
Right.
You get me? Sometimes you have to try different things to know. Just listen it and say, what is my best aspect?
Right.
I'm here DJ, I'm here rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you have the sound. You get me? You have the sound, but you want melody. So melody with the sound. You know what I mean? Because you chop up the rhythm and flip it in the second of time, the tip is on the top of the time. You have to draw out some of the words them longer, more while. You know what I mean? You have to, yo, music is unorthodox, you know, fam. It no live by nobody, friend. And at the same time, G, like, I know, alright, say you're bad from which part, but this, remember I said, Jeff Arthur sound that. Remember a song was sound similar to that, but it never reached where Byron would reach. Right. But we not take all the credit from Jeff. Right. Of that sound, because the sound there just feel like say, yo, where him come from with that? Because it really catchy. Right. And then you have so much different. So you don't know what to work really. So you have to play with it. Basically what I'm telling you to. Don't steal. Don't make every song sound like it can go on the same rhythm. Right. You have to give it. You have to flow different more while. You have to flow calm. You have to flow ignorant, rough. So it's not like I say, I do a girl song, but I go say, I got the bitch and the bitch is a dick. Take the fucking in the hit. And then I say, alright, I do a gun song. I got the guns and guns is a It's like a same song, different topic. Right. Different rhythm. You have to switch up the flow. And that's just advice from one.
No, I appreciate it. It's different, trust me. Any advice I get is something I think about and something I try to implement, because nobody knows everything. Nobody is so above advice that they can't take it. Everybody can take advice. You know what I mean? So I try to take every single advice that I get and see how best I can incorporate it in my life. You hear me?
True. Definitely. What else we could say to you now? Alright. The beats. You say make your own beats.
Right.
Do you plan on producing? Like
oh, definitely. Once an artist is serious enough, because if I'm more serious than you are, I can't work with you, because it means I'm gonna stress myself out trying to catch you up to my working pace, and I just can't. But if you're serious and you know what I mean, you sleep, eat, breathe this motherfucker, yeah, I'm down. Let's work. That's just me. You know what I mean? But I can't do half-ass. I can't do, oh boy, something came up. Boy, I had this and that. I don't give a fuck. I don't. You know what I mean? It's business. It's not music. It's music business. And that's what people forget. The moment I stop getting paid for this shit, then it's just music. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Huh?
I say, yeah, all right.
You get me? But that's what a lot of artists don't get. Like, I will work with an artist for free. I fucking put my own money in it. But if I realize that you're not interested or you're not even into it, I can't. I just can't. It makes no damn sense. There's no way you can be more interested in what another person is doing than them interested in their own shit. No way. So if I see your hunger, if I see your desire, I'll meet you halfway. Shit, I'll meet you 60% of the way. But if you got no hunger, I ain't meeting you nowhere for nothing. So fuck. Who am I meeting you for? To stress me out? I'll be okay. I'm halfway stressed. I don't need no more.
No stress to the thing.
Nah.
Can't make music stressful if you allow it. It's too stressful.
But you know what I was thinking about? I was like, yo, music is this type of way that you can walk out the door today, you walk back in tomorrow, and it's a whole different industry.
Yeah,
that shit didn't give a fuck that you took a day off, that you choose to retire. It don't give a fuck. The moment you walk back in that door, you're meeting streaming, you're meeting DSPs. Trust me, whole different ball game now. So you vacationing, that's your business. You don't get days off in music. You don't get a retirement plan. You don't get to hit fucking pension. You work until you're dead. And that's what artists don't get. The moment you understand that this becomes your life, you start living accordingly. You don't rush to put music out. You don't burn yourself out. It's a lifetime career. That's why a lot of artists die young, because they forget that it is a lifetime career, not just 10 years, not just 5-year limelight, not just 15 seconds of fame. This shit lasts your whole damn life. So you need to make it last your life.
The rapper them die young because somebody kill them still.
But how that end up happening?
Eh?
How that end up happening?
How it happen?
No for them in a gang. No for them a bust gun. No for them a kill people. No for them a rob. Brother, you think a man just walk up and say and shoot you? And you sing positive music? What you think is what you attract.
You have on the jewelry where catch some robbers' eye.
Right.
Some little things in the wrong place.
Right.
And them go themselves, them on live. At our gas station and at some big chain. And people say, oh, no, the same there.
Brother, if
So
me I do that, you see if me I do that, me I have about 20 blood clot shooter beside me. Anything, even a fly touch me I did. And that even unnecessary. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like some things what people do unnecessary and put them life in a danger and they don't even know it. Brother, a musician, you have to take on the road, but for you, a bomber going to the poorest community and you have millions of dollars. Trust me, King, I knock your brains out. Yeah, man. Me can broke and you have millions around your neck. You have 200,000 for one ring. Come on, brother. I would have run you. They must have said man hungry too.
Yeah.
That's why you have to know off moving.
I'm not sure
You can't just give your thing.
Yeah, the lockout. Take a 1 second break.
Yeah, man. Do you think?
By the door, yeah.
Alright.
Welcome back to Start the Music.
Gang.
Johni.
Gang.
Yeah, but like, music is a journey still, you know, Johni. And you have to step each step of the journey,
Right.
the way it comes. But when you put out, that thing get returned. Yeah, Auntie. Yeah. Auntie over one part to come inside. So, like I said, you have to do what you have to do. Music is a long journey.
Right.
You have to put in hard work. You see it? And the work where you put in that time you get back out. You see it?
You move.
Box. Not the change. If you don't change,
Right.
you will do. You can't do the same thing over and over. See? You do the same thing over and over, you get the same results.
And then what?
And then you have to complain, say, I get the same results, but I got the same thing over and over. You see?
That's what them say. What got you here won't get you there. So if you
Straight.
if you do 50 push-ups to get yourself, you're gonna need 3,000 to reach yourself. So you have to pace yourself and say, cool, 3,000, fine. Let me try and knock out 100 push-ups a day. So my body used to 100. Cool. After a month, I knock it up to 200. You think you're not gonna knock that? But it's how you break it down. If you don't break it down, you can't stack it up. If you can't break down a house into bricks, steel, wires, all that shit, you'll never build a house. You have to be able to break it down into the smallest thing and then you expand it. If you don't, it's gonna crash. If you're gonna build the foundation and you're gonna put in the steel and you're gonna put in the cement and you're gonna come on, brother. It don't take much to flip over the house. Eh? You can build a house, but you want to build a good one, you have to break it down. You know where me start from? The business. I start learning the music business because anybody can sing. You think anybody can walk in a Sony? You think anybody can walk in a Atlantic? You think anybody can walk in a Universal? Yeah, you did. Them not playing that shit there. If you don't know the business, them don't want to see you. Know that. And if you don't want to see you, trust me, daddy. You better make sure you're ready. Because them ready for you. And that's what musicians don't get. If you want to do this professionally, same like how a doctor has to go to school, you have to go to school too. You might not go to the school where you sit down in a class, but every read you read, every video you watch, every piece of conversation you have, it should have been one more building block, one more. You think you're never done? Come on. But everybody wants to see the whole thing. They don't want to see it piece by piece. You think if I know something every day today, I wouldn't work harder? You mad? You think if I know say my life could I ever get to a point where I could have so much peace and quiet in my life, I wouldn't work harder? Come on, brother.
Sure.
But it just show the universe not gonna give everything one time. It'll give a little yes, so, and then a little more, and then a little, but you have to work for that. The universe not gonna get the full vision if you don't work for it. Trust me. Yeah. Brother, trust me, King. A man can want it over this world. You know what? I'm not me a musician. When I shoot my own video, when I record my own song, when I do my own graphic design, when I book my own show, okay? When I do my own merchandise, these are my merchandise. Let me show you.
Can't see it. What it say?
SpaceGanggg. SpaceGanggg on the back. You get me? Brother, trust me. Jaja now will give the whole vision one time. Because if you give it probably mad you. So take what you give you, do what you can do, and just go and ask for more. Say, Father, give me a little piece more tomorrow. Give me a little piece more later. You don't want to be like the man who say, Father God, give me everything. I want him give him mad you. What do you think Father God I feel if you know say you as him youth ask for something? For example, you ask Father God for your car. He give you a car and you crash and dead. What do you think that makes me feel? Sure. Back like, yo, me you just give him life, so. Me know him never ready for your car. Me know him never ready for that, but he want it. You know, I love him much to give him it anyway. Bamba clad.
You know what? To Queen Latifah.
What?
Queen Latifah gave her brother, I think it's a big bike, like a birthday or Christmas or whatever it was. Gave her a big game. She gave him a big bike and him crash and dead on it. This Queen Latisha,
Yeah.
she have a key around her neck, and the bike key.
Yeah.
Enough people don't know that, and that probably happened like early 2000s, if I'm not.
But you see it. But look, but look on Kanye. Kanye mother asked for a surgery. Get the surgery. And I see him surgery take her out. Respectfully, I take her out. I will know that. So more time when you ask for that, yo, you know who showed me that? I went me there record at APS studio. And I think Bird said to me, say, yo, sometimes you ask God for a thing and him don't give it to you yet. And I say, nah, give it to you, and him don't give it to you yet. And if he give it to you, it will destroy you. And him know that. That's why I don't give it to you right now. Brother, yo, me used to feel some type of way when me get evicted. But you see me get evicted, you know what happened? It's a bigger blood clot apartment to find. Judge show say, brother, sometimes you hold on to things you want if you let go off. Because you want to give more. So you ask for more, and when the time for you give more, you say, blood, you know me not ready, but I know me can't, man. Brother, take it. And him a give you that, and you ask for that, him a give it to you. You feel me? These are the lessons where man and man for pass on to each other. Nobody pass on, yo, you don't say, yo, she a fuck Panama, you don't say him a fuck Panama. Brother, for what? A man is that king. Pass on truth, pass on facts, pass on things we can empower your brother and sister king, not destroy them. That's not necessary.
Well, you give me something out of the EP, you know.
A song? Oh.
Yeah, God. Listen, man, where you rub your head?
No, brother, I'm not memorizing it. I freestyle everything. Every song on record, I freestyle. So we usually take like a time to memorize them and go through it and do the performance version and shit like that. I have memorized it.
You get the song hit a morning, and if you can perform it.
I can perform it with a track. I just can't perform it word for word. Like, you know, when you perform with a track, you don't do every single word. But you know how to hype the crowd up either which way, you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying, but you have to know your song, man, my friend.
No, I know my songs. I just don't know the new ones. Because the new ones are so new that shit. Alright. Dark Lightning was recorded in a week. mixed and recorded, and then put out the following week. And that was all off the dome. I didn't write anything. I didn't pre nothing. So every time I put out a song, it's mean like fresh, like so fresh. I don't even remember it. It's weird.
So, why the people don't listen to Johni?
Why what?
Why don't they listen to you? It's them have 1 million options.
Right.
In you want to get them to listen to you when we have so much different options. We don't need you in the business, right?
Right.
You have to have that wittiness about,
Right.
You get what I say? Why? We don't need Johni in the music business.
Well, guess
So
what? Let me
you have to put yourself in a position where they need you. So,
let me say this, because I always thought about the answer, and I'm glad I got a moment to use the answer that I saved up. A dog said to a elephant said no. A dog said to an elephant, "Man, I'm having kids back and forth, back to back, back to back. But it's been years, and you've been pregnant at the same time I was. Shit, I had like 50 kids. You ain't had one yet." You know what the elephant said? It's when you have kids, no one gives a fuck. It's when I have kids, the whole world stands at awe. Because the fucking giant. They can't stop looking at that motherfucker. Dog, they can kick it to the side. But how many people have the balls to kick an elephant? An elephant don't eat meat. An elephant is not violent. So, when you're confident in yourself, when you know what you're about, you don't really get pushed too hard. You know where to push yourself, and you know where you let people push you. I'm confident in myself. I'm sure of myself. I'll be around for a goddamn minute. I'm not going nowhere. So, I prefer to have the music prove itself than me come with a whole PowerPoint presentation as to why you should listen. That still won't make you listen. I've learned that the hard way. You have people be like, "Oh, yo, you should put this in your song." I put it in my song. Motherfucker didn't listen at one word. So sometimes you have to take creative decision back. It's good to take feedback, but it's equally good to have the last say. It's your project. You have to live it out. A man will say, "Oh, this is good, but this is..." Bro, are you going to spend it or not? Your business. Are you going to buy this shit or not? You're wasting my energy here. I already put energy in putting the project out. I designed the thing. I market the thing. There's nothing else I can say. If the music don't speak, I can't speak. I shouldn't be speaking. If that was the case, I would have been a lecturer or a speaker. I'm a musician, I sing. So, if the records can't help me, I can't help.
Look, I asked you to sing.
No, you asked me to sing a song off the project that I can't remember because it's so damn new. And I'm still talking to my distributor and still giving them information. Bro, it takes a lot to put out a project. I swear.
Give me the song why the people should listen to you. The song where you feel like say, if them not listen to the song, them in a sense listen to no other song. Cause this is my best work.
Okay. Well, I know what you like. Let me treat you right. Yeah. If only for the night. Girl, you are my type. Yeah. Now you're hugging on my body. Telling me you're lonely. I can't say no more. Yeah. For the girl, you see me?
The girl.
And I told man up my life, so I don't want it, see him to interact. You hear me?
No one and them things there. Yeah,
Anatan. You don't know Jamaica. You know Jamaica things there already. I can't keep up antics and then come home and pretend like, say, boy, a man not call me out by it.
Eat the watermelon, boy.
Nope. I have to make sure some youth can grow up safe, happy. Right? I make sure some wife happy too, Well, look out for anything. Yeah.
But you've been an hour,
Yeah, you've been here a minute. I got energy. The fuck?
It is what it is. So, I want to give them a rundown on your EP, on your platforms, how to reach you. Your Instagram is right here on the page.
Yeah.
Your Apple Music, everything where you need them to go check out.
All right,
so
good.
let's get them a rundown.
Well, I got it kind of memorized, so check me out on social media at Johnimusic or John I. John space I. So Johnimusic, one word. That's my handle. John I. That's my name. You can email me Johnimusic1. So that's John, Bible John, letter I, regular spelling for music, number one at gmail.com. And Space Gang. Gang gang.
That is it, my J. Saint Ann, make a step. When them diss me, AR-50 from Gypsy. Real cat nigga like Nipsey, me walk with a rifle, no boy can't fist me. Our brain serve real tricky come. It miss me. Can't move, shake you off, frisky, you know, all the
You're
things.
telling me.
Come on, gringo. Sweat for the line to my bingo. Can't feel my client on my lingo.
Yeah.
Eat to myself, me no mingo.
What?
Fuck a wagga girl, but my single. Me not take feelings, me and slippery.
What?
The lips are not like Ripley's big
Oh.
fat. Told 550.
Hey.
Listen, man.
So me squeeze that, so me grab the trigger. Poop! Pussy get shot like the nigga. Oh! Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Big up yourself, you know, people.
Yes.
You know, say every Thursday we are going to do this with the next artist. You know what I mean? This was Johni. This is Johni. You know, go follow him.
Yes,
You know, follow him, YouTube channel, everything. You know what I mean? And just continue, pick up the movements. Go follow my YouTube channel, Inside the Music with Geezy B.
Inside
You know,
the fucking music.
you know what I mean? Subscribe to Pelpa Time, CM Week, I'm there over there also. You know what I mean? Check me up on Sun City Radio more while too. I'm always hustling. You know what I mean?
It.
Self, inside the music. Johni, respect our manners. You hear that?
Yeah.
No.
It.
You never disappoint. You hear that?
Appreciate it. Well, I'm glad I met your standards because it's tricky doing interviews. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what to expect. You don't know what type of energy. You don't know what questions you get. But this was very laid back, very relaxing. Honestly, one of the best interviews I ever did because I've had a couple interviews that suck, but this is one of the best. I would say the very best interview I've ever had. So
Big up yourself. Give me some wine. Give me some jingles. Pick up inside the music and everything and give me some drops. You know what I mean? And tell me, alright?
yeah, man. Just send me information and we'll link her, man.
All
A
right.
simple thing.
Big up. Mo.
Tell me what is life if you don't live it. I feel run the race cause you gon' win it. Push it to the max, I mean no limit. No limit, no limit. I've been going light speed. I've been smoking